What is up, Jet Nation? What is up, YouTube? Sean back with another episode on the Jet Show. Happy to be back with you guys. Before we get into today's episode, if you like the content, please subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can get updated when my next video drops. So let's get into it. Expectations heading into training camp for the New York Jets in 2022. My biggest thing, after, so many things can happen during an NFL season. Do I think we're a Super Bowl, contender? No, I don't. Heading into the season, I do not think that. Anything can happen, though. You saw what the Bengals did last year, so could the Jets be last year's Bengals? Potentially, yes. That's definitely a possibility. I'm not going to say it's not. But I think expectation-wise, I'm not looking at playoffs. I'm not looking at any of that because so many things can happen. Injuries, just bad breaks. Another team just comes out of nowhere and ends up stealing 2 games from you or something like that. You don't really, know exactly how a long 17-game NFL season is going to pan out. So what I can say is what I do want to see is a very competitive team playing competitive games in December. If we're competing for one of those last playoff spots, and we play meaningful games all the way through week 17, week 18 of the season, that's my barometer for this roster. If things go well, if players stay healthy, and we catch a couple breaks in terms of that, some of these guys develop the way I expect some of these guys to develop. Yeah, I do think we're a playoff team. I do think we can make the playoffs. 10-7 is the number I'm shooting for. What do I think is likely? I would say 9-8 is probably where the Jets should be, but I think we could very easily win 10 games. Last year that would have gotten us into the playoffs. Obviously, Pittsburgh got in. I think 9-7-1. So you win that 10th game, you would have been in the playoffs if things shake out similarly to how they did last year. So obviously that's not always the case because a couple of years ago we won 10 games, we didn't even make the playoffs. When was that? That's actually going back pretty far now, but when we had Fitzmagic and he blew it against Buffalo, obviously. But those are my expectations for this season. I want to see this team play competitive games. I'm so excited about that. I don't have my expectations too high, but I also don't have them too low. Some people I know are saying the Jets are still, a bottom dweller in the NFL, and I do not see that, guys. But let me know what you think in the comments. I always love to hear from you guys on your opinions. Let's have a conversation down there, and I guess I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.